Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to go ahead and call the meeting to order. Get started with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, justice for all.
Is there anyone signed up for public comment this morning? Okay. Then I will entertain a motion to retire into executive session.
So moved.
Second?
And, okay, and I just want to make it for the record that we're going into executive session pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.074 to discuss personnel matters and also consultation with attorney.
We'll just need to vote. Yeah, I mean, we haven't voted, right?
No. All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
All right, for executive session.
So we're back in regular session, and we're back on the 1 million item, which is discussing take all appropriate action regarding the selection and hiring of the final candidate for the position of transit director in CAT's LGC.
Thank you, Mr. Estrada. I would like to make a motion to announce the final candidate and take appropriate action for the position of transit director to Mr. John Ando. And
to direct staff and legal to negotiate a contract with Mr. Ando.
Direct staff and legal to direct staff and legal to negotiate a contract with Mr. Ando.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This has been a really lengthy and deliberate process, and before we move forward, I want to thank Mr. Banales for all of your hard work in getting us to a point where we could move forward with hiring a permanent director. There's been a lot of foundational work that has been done over the last 6 months, and we appreciate the service and everything that you've done. And we're still going to need you as we go through this transition process. So don't leave us too quickly. But I wanted to ask Mr. Landeros to give us a brief overview of the process that the hiring committee went through to select Mr. Ando.
Sure. Thank you, Commissioner. Over the past 6 months, we've had Mr. Banales as interim, but leading up to that, the LGC and the board had a thorough discussion about what some of the administrative and staffing needs that the agency was going to have moving forward to really be successful. And so part of that process included creating this position along with fully transitioning the existing staff, including Ms. Mayorga and Mr. Serna, out of the Planning and Development Department at the county and into a structure that reports solely to the interim director, who solely reports to the ETA board. And so that was, I think, a turning point for the agency, because it was a reflection of the collective regional commitment to establish a transit agency that is countywide and that serves the needs of residents and is not, and serves the priorities of an entire board made up of different partners and stakeholders. Through that process, we began the recruitment and held the position, advertised the position for a month. The position was advertised with state, federal associations like APA, both at the federal and at the state level. The idea being that we wanted to highlight this opportunity to serve as the first permanent director of the ETA, and we received very numerous applications from across the country, and a lot of qualified candidates locally as well, which I think was a great testament to the work that's been done to develop transit capacity here in our region. Through that, the board appointed a hiring committee that included members of the executive committee and others, including our partners at Sun Metro, to help recruit and evaluate the process. We developed questions and candidates were tested on those questions, and then those survey responses were graded by regional partners, including representatives from the board and also from external agencies like the NPO, all in the hope of ensuring that we could identify someone with the technical prowess to be able to lead this agency. From there, we went into a round of interviews with the hiring committee. The hiring committee narrowed those applicants down to the top 3 candidates that were interviewed in December. After the top 3 candidates were interviewed, we began having discussions here that have led us to this point today, where we are able to announce Mr. Ando as our final sole candidate for the Director of Transit Operations position. He brings a wealth of knowledge, over 20 years of experience in public transit, often referred to by his colleagues and former supervisors as the transit guy or the transit nerd. I think it's a badge that he wears proudly, and we look forward to having him bring that passionate energy back to El Paso as ETA's first permanent director. So it was a very robust process, and want to thank everyone that was involved. And I think we have found a candidate that will not only serve the board well in implementing our strategic vision, but that can help mentor and develop and build capacity in our transit staff, especially empowering them to be solely focused on transit now that they've transitioned out of the county planning department. They are working full-time now as transit professionals, and will build upon the work and the foundation that Mr. Bañales has laid. And again, as the commissioner mentioned, Mr. Bañales, thank you for coming off the bench, coming out of retirement for us. I think it's been a huge help. And to Reina and to Jesus, I know you all are on the call. Really look forward to having you all get a chance to connect with Mr. Ando and start to work on the next phase of opportunities for ETA.
Thank you. So again, as mentioned, this allows us to move forward with negotiating the contract with Mr. Ando. Our hope is that by our next meeting, we'll be able to present him as the new incoming transit director for ETA. Really a big milestone for this organization, for the county, for the vision and the innovation that it's taken to get where we are. And I have every hope that Mr. Ando will be able to carry that vision forward. So thank you again, everybody who's been involved, and to all the applicants and to the staff. Are there any other comments or questions from the board? Okay. Anything else, Mr. Stella?
No, Chair.
Okay, then we'll go ahead and adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
A motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good Friday.